Steiner's theory encourages this holistic understanding of society and the economy, and then emphasizing this interconnectedness of different aspects of human life. How can this perspective lead to more effective and sustainable solutions, especially when it comes to like complex social issues?
I think the way it could do that, still could do that, and ultimately will, because I think Steiner said this is what's coming. Maybe it's just a piece of the small is beautiful theory, right? I mean, even when it comes down to issuing currency, you do everything at the smallest level of organization possible, right? A family is an economic unit. It's also a state unit. It's also a cultural unit. So, and if you've got people, he says the problem with most people socially is we're sleepwalking through everything. We've been lulled into just this numb state of drowsiness. If the way you earn your daily bread is not working through a huge corporation, you know this, you're entrepreneurial. If you're engaged every single day with your market, your fellow producers, your fellow community members, it will necessarily be a better world. Right? It's to descale, to deconstruct the massive structures of power that have us as little cogs running around. And it's a way to reinvigorate humanity and everything else that goes with it.
Yeah, and I want people to kind of like, I would think correct me if I'm wrong, I would think it's kind of like an REI, how they kind of give money back to their employees. Yeah. And there wouldn't be like you said, a wages necessary, but it's kind of more, and I know the Whole Foods guy wrote a book like on conscious capitalism, but it's kind of bringing this spiritual consciousness back to, I mean, for here in the United States, that's would be an answer, is to get rid of the greed.
Yeah. It's hard to do that when the macro system is crushing you, right? But you do see it in small cases, like Silvio Giselle's theory of stamp money, right? You get issued, your small locality will issue you money every month or so, right? And I mean, my theory of money, I think money should go extinct every month, right? So you've got your city will issue you, June currency, and if you haven't spent it by the end of June, it's not worth anything. Unless you pay a stamp and put it on the bill, and then you can use it to invest or use it to do something else. But in a sense, you're always keeping money in circulation. And you can do that at a village level, and you can do that at an REI level. But once the microcosm, those same people got to pay property taxes that are way too damn high.
Yes, exactly.
And those same people have to go out and buy a car that's 5 times what it's worth. And that's the problem. I think we have enough technology to run the risk of running an entire country like this, because it has. We could easily figure out, Denver dollars, Spokane dollars, and U.S. dollars, and make an equivalency between these things like that. You couldn't 100 years ago, but you could now. So, but it's going to take somebody with a lot of gumption. Well, it would take somebody with gumption to do this, but it's not going to happen, because there is no way in hell any central bank is going to surrender its ability to inflate and deflate currency for its own uses.
Yeah, 100%. Unless it uses some AI system. I mean, digital currency and AI then it can even control it even more.
Even more. It'll be even worse then.
Yeah, because I mean, what people don't realize is the AIs that are out there are all controlled by the largest tech companies.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they all give the same data sets back and forth. So it's these things are wouldn't surprise me if the government's involved with Microsoft, Google, and all the rest of them anyways.
Yeah. And I think they know very well that if human beings were left to their own creativity and their own productivity, it would be a much saner, much more productive world. And that's why they can't have it.
Yeah, 100%.